Alright, so in this video, I'm going to try to find the area of this square right here, which is in green, red, and blue. So, we are given that this entire side length right here is 13 centimeters, including the side length of the square plus this part right here. And we are also given that the blue area is equal to the red area, and so is it equal to the green area. So all three of these areas are equal to each other. So to solve this problem, what I'm first going to do is just focus on this square right here. So I can label the side length of the square x, and if we're just focusing on the blue portion, I can label this side length of this triangle y. So the triangle, the total area of the triangle is 1/3 of the square. Because remember, all three of these areas are equal to each other. So this is going to be 1/3 of the total area. So the area of this triangle is 1/2 times xy. And the area of this triangle is also equal to 1/3 of the area of the entire square. And what's the area of the entire square? Well, this side length over here is also x, so the entire area is going to be x squared. So it's going to be 1/3 x squared. Now what I'm going to do is multiply both sides by 2. So then these two cancel out, and I get x times y is equal to 2/3 x squared. Now I can divide both sides by x. So then these two cancel out, and I get y is equal to 2/3 times x. So now we have our value of y, which over here we can replace with our new value of y, which is 2/3 times x. So now, what I'm going to do is, we know that this length over here is 13. This length over here is 13, the hypotenuse of this triangle, because it's given over here that the middle of the circle to the end point is 13 centimeters. So this means that the middle of the circle to the end point over here is also going to be 13 centimeters, because any point from the middle to the end of a circle is always going to be the same distance. It's always going to be the radius. So now to solve this, we can use the Pythagorean theorem, which is a squared plus b squared is equal to c squared. Now in this case, a is x squared plus b is 2/3 x squared, which is equal to 13 squared. And this turns into x squared plus 4/9 x squared is equal to 169. Now, x squared plus 4/9 x squared is going to equal 13/9 x squared. So I get 13/9 x squared is equal to 169. And now if I divide both sides by 13/9, this is the same thing as multiplying both sides by 9/13. So I get x squared is equal to 169 times 9/13, which is equal to 117. Now remember, the area of the square is x squared because it's the side length squared, meaning our area is 117 centimeters squared.